welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
I'm Corey Ballmeister.
And we've got Travis in the booth. Say what's up, Travis.
What's up, Travis?
Travis will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat.
Yep.
Be sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. We are wrapping up our first day playing with our fun new toys.
First of many.
Yes. Ikoria preview season is upon us. The cards do really strange things.
Absurd things.
Yeah.
Absurd. I am just... So we kind of talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the show, how we had our work cut out for us at the beginning. We only did have like 12 cards to work with when we originally did this. Now we're starting to see all these crazy cool cards like that would be good in your last deck or good in this deck. And, you know, the first day was the hardest. Now they're only going to get way more fun because now we have shells to build around and cards that support other cards in Ikoria. So
only gets better from
only
here.
gets better.
And
yeah.
we start seeing like potential in Pioneer and Modern. We can look at those formats.
One at a time, man. I'm too excited with just standard.
Believe us, we are going to be bringing you a lot of Ikoria over the next couple of weeks here on Versus Live. So if you are excited for this set, be sure to join us. We are typically on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 4 Eastern. We pushed this week's second show to today on a Friday just so that we could get the Ikoria cards that started getting previewed tomorrow in. So this was sort 100%. Of a special change of the schedule. Normally we're Tuesdays and Thursdays if you're unaware.
Yep.
And if you're unable to catch the shows live, they do go up on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
Tuesday shows go up on Friday. Thursday shows go up the following Monday.
And if you have an awesome deck idea that you are just loving from Ikoria, feel free to tag us on Twitter. You might just get your deck here on Versus Live.
You are at Corey B. MTG?
At Corey Ballmeister.
At Corey Ballmeister.
Yep.
Okay. And I am at Ross Hunneds.
Hunneds, like $100 bills?
Yes, Hunneds. Have you not heard the story?
I have heard the story plenty of times,
I was like, I'm pretty sure you have to at this point.
It was pretty good. That was before we were friends.
It was from 2014, I think, that happened.
Yeah.
Late 2014. So it's over 5 years old.
Yeah.
And then nobody remembers it anymore except the people that were there.
That were in it,
Yes.
It's a pretty funny story. Well, we might have tell that someday on Versus. Not today, but...
We are wrapping up our day here, and we talked about our decks before we went to break, but just to recap them again, I'm going to be playing an Orzhov Aristocrats deck instead of Rakdos. I really want to see if Luminous Broodmoth can do something with the deck. It lets you really go off with Cruel Celebrant. You just have so many things to sacrifice, and you end up creating this huge army of flyers, especially with Tithe Taker. Like, I just wanted to see what happens if, like, you know, sometimes you're a little bit short with the Cruel Celebrant, but if you end up on that turn getting them to like 4 and having 6 flyers in play, like who cares? Yeah. So you get like, you know, I guess we need a sack outlet.
Need a sack outlet, yeah.
Once we assemble all of our cards, like you sack here, you get the flyer from Afterlife. This comes back with Luminous Broodmoth with a flying counter on it. Yeah. You know,
and triggers the token as well, right?
Yeah, whenever this or another creature dies, then you can sack this again, get another Afterlife, trigger the Cruel Celebrant, attack in the air with some tokens, then sack those and get more triggers. So
I'm scared.
I'm really trying to go on the combo Aristocrats theme. I tried hard to splash Mayhem Devil in this deck. Yeah. And I honestly think that's probably the better way to go, but you have to massage the numbers a lot. Yeah. I wasn't sure how to do that.
Yeah, because if you go red-white, I mean, a lot of things get unlocked. Like, you probably don't want to play this mutate creature, but you can play the one I played in the last deck that deals 4. I don't know how great that one was. It didn't feel awesome. Yeah. I think the body and the double strike on it is the best keyword to it.
You gotta get it on Rotting Regisaur, kill their blocker, get in for 14.
Oh yeah.
You gotta start thinking big. That's why clearly, like, this is a kaiju set. Like, you gotta think big.
Yeah. Big. I guess I need a re-lesson because I'm going a little bit smaller here.
White does give us some other cool cards, like Hunted Witness as sort of a Doom Traveler. Final Payment's a great removal spell in this deck. So we'll see how the white cards operate, but I'm definitely going to miss Mayhem Devil.
I'm playing a very low to the ground, but also in the air deck, if that makes any sense. I'm playing a lot of cheap flyers, as well as Sprite Dragon and just a bunch of spells to take advantage of it, as well as Vadrok Apex of Thunder. I'm trying to play like Wings of, Winged Word, because I have so many 1-drops that are flyers in Terramander, even Fairy Miscreant, where I'm able to draw some cards on like turn 2 and then play Vadrok on turn 4 and Divination again for free. We're going to see if it all comes together, but I'm pretty excited to give it a shot.
I'm excited about this deck too. You don't have to sell me on a Izzet Spells deck.
Exactly.
And like play some Royal Scions. Maybe this deck wants Improbable Alliance.
Or, yeah, Improbable Alliance is definitely a possibility. Or, you know, the new counterspell that just got spoiled, Misdirect. It was LSV's one. 3-mana counterspell, you can cycle it for 1 or 2.
The cancel the cycling?
Yeah.
Cycles for 2. Cycling
Neutralize.
Neutralize, yep, thank you.
Also good with Improbable Alliance.
That's true, that's true. This really could be a good Improbable Alliance. I've always kind of just brushed that card off, but maybe a little too quickly in this kind of show. Yeah. All right, you got one question for us here, Travis, before we get this started?
I do. Earlier, Canned Monkey was asking about what you thought of the Mythos cycle, the cycle where they're monocolored spells that get better if you pay the wedge colors for them.
So far, I think we saw 2 of those today.
I think we've seen 3 now. Okay, there's a new one.
A third one that happened while we were live. I think the black one is awesome.
Which one is that again?
So it's a 2 and a black instant. It destroys a non-land permanent if it's a creature or if you paid green-white for it.
Oh,
so essentially,
okay.
you have a murder that you can cast pretty easily, but if you can cast it for green, white, black, it's an instant speed 3-mana destroy any non-land permanent card.
Oh wow,
which is incredibly powerful. It's
very,
just like Mortify, Hero's Downfall stapled together along with Putrefy. Like all 3 of those cards are just stapled together.
Yeah. I feel like this is a lot of cards in this set. There's just a bunch of cards like mutated together, I feel.
Yeah. And then the Mardu one is even more absurd, I think.
Yeah.
The Mardu one I expect to be really good because it's 2 white. Each player chooses an artifact, enchantment, creature, or planeswalker from the permanents they control, non-land permanents, and then sacrifices the rest.
Okay.
But if you paid red-black for it, so for red, black, white, then you get to make the choices for both players.
Wow.
So in a Mardu shell, it becomes this like supercharged tragic arrogance.
That's tragic. Wow, that seems insane.
Yeah. So, but yeah, those are the 2
I don't know if I'm excited to play against that card for a long time.
Both of them seem excellent, and you will definitely see them in decks next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the third one? If they said that,
it's Mythos of Vadrock. It's 2 red. It deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and/or planeswalkers. And if you play white-blue to cast it, until your next turn, those permanents can't attack or block, and they can't activate their abilities.
Is it an instant, I assume?
No, it's a sorcery. It's why it's until your next turn.
Oh, it's until your next turn. Okay, so you cast an
you can shut down planeswalkers and stuff like that too?
Yeah, so you can just go like 1 to that planeswalker, 1 to that one to those creatures, attack different planeswalkers, and you can really turn a board around with that card.
That's interesting. These cards we definitely have to explore.
That one seems like the weakest of them to me, but it has still has a lot of potential. For the most of the time, I think that card's going to be a pretty easy 2-for-1 at 4 mana. And some it has upside from there. But I think it has the lowest floor of the 3. I guess the Mardu one probably has the lowest floor actually, but it also has the high ceiling.
Yeah.
The Abzan one seems like the best so far, but
it's all going to be fun.
We're going to play a lot of 3-color decks next week.
You best believe it.
A lot of 3-color decks.
All right, so let's get to this. I'm excited for this. Obviously, my greedy land that I put in my deck as well is going to bite me a little bit here.
My castle killed you in the other game.
That's true. That's true. It was a little bit of a win more, though. I will give you that. But I'm going to keep this. If we top deck exactly what we want, it's going to be insane. And if not, this hand is still playable.
My hand is perfectly solid. Got a nice little curve.
Pass to you.
I will play a Fabled Passage.
All right. I'm going to sack this for an island.
I'll save some time. Sack mine.
Okay.
Got planes.
All right. Big draw step here. Untap. Draw. Not what we wanted. Unfortunately, womp. But our hand is still good enough. I hope it'll be okay. And I'll pass to you.
Swamp and Tithe Taker.
Okay.
Should be one of my better cards on the matchup.
Yeah, not bad. Definitely not bad. Let's go with Sprite Dragon. Land. I'll shock this, get a counter on this, and attack.
I will get a black and white spirit token.
Yep.
Those are over here.
Perfect. And then it'll
you
be...
have 2/2, so yeah, I'm at 18.
All right, your turn.
I'm really scared of that.
Are you?
Attack for 1.
Okay, 18 or 19.
19, yeah.
The fact that it's just non-creature is insane. You know, I mean, if I was limited to just spells, like, it's unfortunate, but the fact that I can trigger this off a Planeswalker is pretty insane. Well, it's not an ideal draw. I think we got to try to get a little lucky here and try to draw some cards first to hit our 4th land drop. Because if we do, we're in a pretty good spot. If not, we could play an okay card, but I think we got to aim a little high here. So we're going to go with this. Draw 2.
2 mana, draw 2.
Yep.
Got a counter on my thing.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. My luck is turning around.
It's 17.
I'll go to 17.
Just in case you start getting any ideas.
Yeah, hey, come on, come on. Now, do we want to do this now? I think so. We'll petty theft that. Trigger, attack for 4.
I will go to 14.
Yeah, this is your kind of card right here. Pass to you.
This is working me over right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll still want to get this active, but we also have a Celebrant to play with it, which is pretty nice.
Okay.
And then I'll attack for 1.
Okay, I will go to
16
16.
to 14, pass the turn.
All right, untap. It's a pretty good draw. Let's go with a Sprite Dragon. Draw 2. Trigger, trigger.
Yep.
Wish I had the shock. That would be quite good. I'll attack for 7.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
All right, and I'll pass to you.
Okay, so this is our turn to try to do something really nice. And so
we will.
yeah, that is the plan.
Yeah, I'm a
Guess we
little
can't-
afraid of this one.
We're 1 mana short of being able to do everything we want. 1 mana short of everything. So,
All right. Yeah, if we had the shock there for that
oh yeah,
as well, game just over. I guess I mean, I could have saved shock early on, so maybe that was a punt.
okay. I think we just need to ignore these and not get value out of the priest's mana ability.
Try to
So,
get some
crack
Mothra.
passage.
Sure.
That's not doesn't cost me life.
It's just such a reaction.
Yeah. I guess if I draw a priest off the top, a second priest, that would be great.
Okay.
We've got Luminous Broodmoth and Hunted Witness.
Okay.
Then
That's terrifying.
I can attack for 2.
Okay, I'll take it. 14.
That will, yeah, that'll bring you to 14. Maybe I'm gonna end up going to 9. So actually, maybe I don't think I attack with this.
Okay.
Let's bring you to 15, just in case.
Okay.
Hopefully 1 damage doesn't make a difference, though. This deck
15
it
to
definitely
7. Yep.
could. Then I'm going to sack the Cruel Celebrant and the Hunted Witness
Okay.
to Priest, and then they're both going to return with flying counters.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to get a 1/1 with a lifelink. So 1/1 lifelink soldier is a Jerry Thompson.
Okay.
These are going to return with flying counters on them. I'm also going to
Jesus.
get 2 Cruel Celebrant triggers. So that's going to bring me to 9 and you to 13.
Yep.
And you're going to sack a creature, and I'm going to lose 2 life, so you go to 11.
Yep.
And then I'm going to get 2 black mana and draw a card.
Okay.
And I have nothing to do with that mana, and so I'll just pass the turn.
All right.
Now I have a horde of flying blockers.
Yeah.
to hold off this
that
Sprite
you
Dragon.
do. 5. Okay, what can we do here? So 5/5. I can make it a 6/6.
No Teamer Battle Rage, please.
You got so many flyers.
Luminous Broodmoth, already looking pretty good.
Yeah, Luminous Broodmoth is looking excellent. All right, I think we just need to start with an opt. Maybe. Yeah, we'll opt. That's not a good one. draw. Yeah, I think I'm toast.
If you don't have removal, I don't think you can attack.
Yeah, I do have something to be able to attack, but all right, I'll go like this. Draw 2.
Yep.
I had the Royal Scions, which is quite good here, but it's not quite good enough because Royal Scion is +3, so that'd be 10.
Yeah, so I'll probably just block with those two.
Yeah, I had you very close to dead because I also could have, or maybe I'm not completely dead yet, but it's definitely not looking good. I don't think I can attack with this.
At this point, you can't cast the Borrower. Unless, have you played a land this turn? I think you have.
I haven't, nope.
Haven't?
And I do have this.
You sure you haven't?
I don't think I have.
I think I've made all of my land drops.
You could be right. You could be right.
Yeah.
Then I'm just stone cold dead. I'm dead regardless. But
turn 2 this, turn 3 this, turn 4 this, turn 5 this. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I've taken 5 turns and made 5 land drops.
yeah, so the start of the turn I could go like this. No, can't fly, end pump, but it was not quite enough. If you didn't gain life with Celebrant, I had you, but yep, you got me.
Yeah, and I had Woe Strider to start really going off with the Celebrant too.
I think all it really was is just my aggressive use of shock on the Tithe Taker instead of waiting for this. I kind of forgot you were playing Priest, but that makes a lot of sense because those interactions were insane.
Yeah, the very first turn I had Broodmother, I basically gave away no value. I generated extra bodies.
Yeah, you drained twice.
And drained twice, and killed a creature and drew a card.
Yeah, that was insane.
Party Eagle wants to know if you're going to sing the Mothra song if you win this match, Ross. Do you know the Mothra song?
I do not at all. I am not I have not seen a single Godzilla movie in my life.
Yeah, I've seen like the newest one.
We're going to take that out of your pay, Ross.
But, we're going to play one more pre-board game here, and then we'll have a short break while we do some sideboarding, and I'm sure they'll play it for me when we're in that.
There you go. We can learn it, just in case you take it down. But I have high hopes that I'm going to be able to cast that Sprite and get you down. That card looked great.
Yeah, that card looked good. So both of the cards that we're trying to build around looked good.
Yeah.
It's just that you just needed one more removal spell or to hold it.
Or to hold it. Yeah, I think I misplayed there.
So I guess you're actually not really interacting on my turn that much. I thought you would be doing that more often, and so Tithe Taker would get better.
Yeah, I'm not. I am kind of a more tap out blue-red spells list.
Which makes sense. That's better. That's where a Sprite Dragon is going to be better.
And I know I have, and that's where the Jeskai.
Yeah, the Apex.
Apex is a lot better as well. And I definitely will have some nice ones for you in the board. The Lava Coil is going to be great against you.
Yeah, it kills Mothra.
Yep.
Cleanly. It stops the Mothra trigger if you kill something else.
Oh, I just can't keep an opening hand to save my life.
Nice Castle Embereth.
Yeah, Castle Embereth. There's only one.
Okay, there might be two. I have a 6-lander, so I'll go with you.
All right, you got any questions here for us, Travis?
I do, actually. Silverfrog is wondering if you thought there were any legs to the potential Mothra or Broodmoth Solemnity combo in older formats as like an infinite sack outlet.
Yeah, I linked that to Ross at one point.
That is certainly the card that you would use with it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it just seems worse than like Vizier Devoted Druid, right?
Yeah.
It's just more expensive.
Yeah.
If there's a metagame where Solemnity is like an okay card.
Yeah, if Teamer Energy comes back. Yeah.
Just like anything where Solemnity might be good.
You can't play Devoted Druid and Pioneer. Maybe there's something there.
Yeah.
That's possible. Yeah. Just more obscure mono white combo decks. I'm a fan.
I mean, like Solemnity itself would be like a mono white deck that is anti-Heliod, right? Like anti-Heliod Ballista, and you just have your own combo that people maybe aren't prepared for. So
all right, we're gonna keep this one.
That might be an angle we go down.
I like it. We're gonna keep this one. This one is at least playable. I think I actually want to put... No, we'll probably put one of these creatures back. Yeah, I'll put this back. How's your hand?
Is not very good. It is just barely good enough to keep.
Okay.
And clearly going to be putting this one back.
All right, one of your favorites, Scary Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Your turn.
You're at 18.
Yep.
So jealous. Let's play this and pass.
Okay. That's the worst draw on the deck.
Got our second white source for Broodmoth.
I will draw 2. Oh, my. All right, attack for 1.
So 18 all?
Yes. Or 19, right?
Yeah,
Just for one.
yeah, 18, 19.
I'm at 18. And then I'll pass to you?
Oh, I always take one when I Fable Passage.
That's fair. That's fair.
Still haven't gotten over it.
Same.
I put the plains on the bottom there and played the Fable Passage turn 1, just in case my first draw step was a plains or a swamp, then I could have double color of both.
Yep.
But I definitely prioritized double white because of Mothra. Sorry, Luminous Broodmoth.
Sure.
I've got a priest.
Okay. Wow. I'm gonna start with Wings, draw 2. All right, at least we hit the land.
18 all.
18, and pass to you.
Attack for 1.
I will take it. 17.
Play another one.
Okay.
You're up. It's 1-2 beatdowns.
Let's
versus
go.
1-1 beatdowns.
Let us go. Okay, I think I need to get this down here, Royal Scions.
Yeah.
And we're just going to loot, because we have a lot of extra Royal Scions. And we'll put this here, attack for 1.
17 all.
All right, and I think I am done. Yep, pass to you.
Okay. Castle Lockthwain, not a bad draw.
Okay.
I will play my Planeswalker.
Ooh.
I'm going to ping the Royal Scions.
'Kay.
And then attack it for 2.
All right, it's down to 3.
And I gain 3, go up to 20.
Okay. Done.
Pass the turn.
All right, I will sack this.
Don't have good answers to the Royal Scions in this deck.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a tough card to beat.
Yeah. Okay, end step, I'm going to opt.
Yep. So now Corey just needs, if Corey has a land, he can adapt to the Terramander and pump it to deal with my Sorin.
Yep.
Which would be your really bad news.
Yeah, but you still have the priests. Go bottom this. Draw, untap. Okay, play this. That is a play we can do, but I don't think it's actually super relevant right now. So let's see what we want to do. We got a lot of options here.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Travis, is he lying? How many options does he really have?
All of the options.
Quite a
Okay.
few options.
Quite a few options have been confirmed. We're going to pump this. Attack that for 3. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Attack that for 4.
Are you playing any spells?
No.
Okay.
And then play a Fairy Miscreant
Yep.
and pass to you.
Really wish Sorin could ping that Miscreant.
Yeah.
This would have pinged the Terramander last turn.
Yeah. Oops. Dropping magic cards.
That was a really good draw.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Definitely going to ping the Sorin, or the Royal Scions again.
It's down to 3.
I'm at 21.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play a Midnight Reaper.
Midnight Reaper, huh? Yeah, that's a good one.
Then I am going to attack the Royal Scions for 2.
Okay, it's down to 1.
I gain 2, go to 23,
Yep.
and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, so I'm guessing you have a final payment's an instant, right?
It is indeed.
Okay. And it's sack any permanent?
I sack an enchantment or creature or pay 5 life.
Okay. End step, I'm gonna bounce Sorin. Trigger. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Draw. Let's see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, we're going to draw and discard. discard the Royal Scions. We had a lot of them. I'll attack with just... Terramander.
22.
I will play Mu Yang Sky Dancer.
Sure.
Counter on this. Now we're gonna pump up on this
Yep.
and pass to you.
End step, I'm going to final payment the Sprite Dragon, sacking a priest, and then this will trigger. So I'm at 21, I draw a card.
Yep.
Go to my turn.
Yep.
So this is a 1/2, and they're both 1/2s still?
That's a 1, yeah, 1, 2, yeah,
Yeah.
both 1, 2.
Nah, send both at the Royal Scions.
I'm gonna shock. Which one do I want to get rid of here? I think Midnight Reaper is probably more important since I have some bad creatures, so we'll shock that.
So I will go to 20 and draw a card.
Yep, and I'll stay at 17. Royal Scions goes to 1. Two, all right, so we have 4 spells, so Terramander is 4 to adapt.
I'm going to play a Sorin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pump it to finish off the Royal Scions.
Okay.
I will go to 21.
Okay.
Then I'll go to 19 and play a priest.
Okay.
Pass.
All right.
The numbers unfortunately work out that you can exactly kill the Sorin.
How the numbers work now.
You still can only exactly do it because you can't adapt and activate. So that changed nothing.
Okay, perfect. Now the real question is, do I want to try to do something a little bit more? The Sorin doesn't actually matter too much if I can get it low enough. Oh, wait, never mind. We have a great turn here, huh? 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to mutate. We're going to get back the Royal Scions. I don't know what I want to mutate here. Probably the Fairy, because I want to keep Terramander around. So we'll go like this, bring this back.
Well, I mean, against the priest, you would rather stack everything on your best, right? And then just sack the fairy?
You could be right. I'm also going to make a 4.
But you still just want to have the fairy around to sacrifice.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so you want to adapt Terramander, and you want to make it a Verox, yeah.
Yep, okay, that makes sense. So then we're going to pump this and attack this for 6.
That was a messed up turn of Magic the Gathering.
Yep, and then we will make a 4/4 elemental and play a land for the turn and pass to you.
Yeah, that was
Nice, huh?
absurd.
I was trying to set that up before, but your final payment threw it such a wrench in it, you know? And I mean, that is going to happen. Mutate is going to be vulnerable.
Okay, let's play Fable Passage and sack it.
Okay.
Get a swamp. And that's probably going to be too good.
This deck's sweet. This deck is nice.
You're going to be able to make a 7/7 next turn.
Yeah, and I still got Brazen Bar as well as just 2 active Planeswalkers. Yeah, looking pretty good. The main reason that I played Winged Words, something that's not being played a lot, but being able to just play this off this on turn 4, it just seems so good to me. But playing a Planeswalker is a little better.
It was also pointed out that mutating onto your Fairy Miscreant is probably not great because you want it to be named Fairy Miscreant, so you'd want the Miscreant on top, so then it's a 1/1 still.
Smart. Yep, absolutely. I think I misinterpreted the mutate rules with Fairy Miscreant a little bit, so it's not as good there, but yeah. I should have watched that video that Travis said.
Well, against spot removal, I'd rather just like diversify my threats. But against edict effects, you want to go the opposite.
Exactly.
You want to stack all on one and sack the rest of the
100%. Yeah, you were right on that.
Yeah, it was just something pointed out that I wanted to mention.
So we have Gutterbone's
name is relevant,
which is not bad here.
Yep.
It means our priests are going to start doing cool stuff if we can draw some creatures.
So I
let's
get
sack these
drained
two.
twice, right?
You get drained twice, so it's 15 to 21. You lose 2.
And then I go to 13.
That's 13.
Yep, and I'm going to have to sack this.
I have 2 black, and I draw a card.
Okay.
And that's perfect. So I can play Woe Strider, get a goat.
Okay.
I guess with the
And bring back
black
Gutterbones.
and cast it.
Yep.
Bring back Gutterbones, cast that. So I use all of my mana.
Makes sense.
And I pass the turn.
All right. So great turn on your part.
Yeah, I need some bricks here so I can start. Like a removal spell for this priest would be really good. Though you do have the Brazen Bar to sack to it anyway.
Yep. Okay. I think I want to start by looting here. I don't care to pump too much. You have so many drain effects that it's going to be pretty tough for me to finish you off here. We're going to draw.
Yep.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this costs 4. So if I have an untapped land, I can do both. 2 lands off the top was not ideal, but it does allow me to adapt here. 4 counters, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a 7/7 flying for a strike.
No big deal. And then I'll have Brazen Borrower, which I should probably just cast now because you can use Priest at instant speed. So we'll cast this. It's not going to do a lot of blocking. And now the question is just how aggressive do I want to get? And I think the answer is very, but I could let you just tee off on my creatures. I mean, you can only attack my Planeswalkers for 3, but that is enough to kill Mu Yang, although that card's just not that important right now. So attacking for 7, 11, putting you to 10. And then 11, 12, 13, next turn, 14, 15. Can you gain 5? Probably just barely, but it's going to be close. So I'm gonna put this to the pedal here and just try to 2-turn clock this.
I go to 20? Or 10, I mean?
You go to 11, right?
I take 11.
Yeah, so you go to 10.
Yeah, so I go to 10.
Okay, and then I'm going to tick this up on Woe Strider and pass to you.
Okay, so you can't block.
No, I cannot.
Mothra
Mothra and I am absolutely dead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that lets me do everything. And this is going to be an attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts you to 9. I sack these 2 to the priest. You drain 2 to 7. You lose 2 to 5. I bring them both back. I cast this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're dead.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so attack you for 3.
Okay.
Or 4, sorry. This is a 2-1. These are both 1s. So you go to 9. Okay. I will tap the priest, sacrificing Woe Strider and Gutterbones.
Okay.
Drain for 2, and you lose 2.
Okay.
So you end up at 5. I go to 12. And I draw a card.
Okay.
I even have a land. Use the black floating to escape the Woe Strider. I need 4 cards, right?
Yep.
Doesn't
Get
matter.
another goat.
Get another goat. It has 2 counters on it. Then I can return Gutterbones and cast it, and then play this Hunted Witness from my hand. And now I can sack everything to the Woe Strider, with this being last. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the Jerry Thompson that comes along with it.
7, 8. Yeah, so you actually had 3 more.
2 more. It's 7 total, I think. 1,
wow,
2, 3,
what a
4, 5,
tilt.
6, 7. Yeah, which means I actually have lethal without the Hunted Witness draw. So your attack actually put you dead on board.
Yeah. All right, that wasn't great on my part then, huh? That wasn't great. Wow, that's unreal. Like, if I hold back, like, what am I truly accomplishing? I just have to draw to removal spells, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, the attack only did 3. But so yeah, if you leave back any creature, I'm 1 short.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're gonna have time to head to sideboard. We can maybe try to sneak in one more quick game, but
I mean, that's the match. We're 2-0. Our sideboards are like not great anyway.
Well, no, I actually think mine would have yielded a lot of help.
Just more spot removal.
Lava, just removal. Lava coils there.
I do
I've
have a few
that's
questions
really
if you want to take questions.
Yeah, let's take a bunch of those. We'll take those in a second, but yeah.
I had Kaya's, which I think are good.
Oh, Kaya would have been great. It kills all my
kills all the
small
one-drops,
creatures. Yeah.
and it like deals with stops your graveyard.
Yeah.
I would just bring in removal myself.
Yep. We just try to slow each other down.
The another thing I like about the Orzhov, this deck would use Kaya's Wrath well against other green decks, especially with Mothra. Like just all your creatures.
Still, even if Mothra dies, the trigger stack, right?
Yeah. It's the Disciple of the Vault rule.
Wow.
Or Disciple of the Vault, Akruma's Vengeance.
Wow. That's awesome. Okay, Broodmoth just way overperformed for me. That card seems insane. And I mean, honestly, the 4-mana, 3/4 flying body has just been so great historically in Magic. I mean, Restoration Angel, I'm sure there's been other ones in the past, but that body is just always good enough, you know?
I think it's obviously very comparable to Nightmare Shepherd, which had some hype with like Grey Merchant early on, and that deck ended up falling flat. But I think this actually compares pretty favorably to it, even though it's a little smaller at the same rate, just because giving your creatures flying is nice, and having them come back with the same stats, and then they're still like
not coming back as 1/1s is
not
a huge
coming back
thing.
as 1/1s and not coming back as tokens. So when they get like Brazen Borrower, then they're just giving you another two bodies.
Yeah.
So like Brazen Borrower gets awkward against that. So yeah, no, I do, and then like Cruel Celebrant is obviously just really good.
Yeah, that was impressive.
And, can you imagine if we had Mayhem Devil going too?
Yeah. Well, you dominated me today. This was maybe the biggest beating I've received by you on Versus Live, like to date since I've been here. So
let's take some questions.
Yeah,
maybe have this day go really long. I don't want it to end.
Yeah, should we just play more matches? I mean,
Ross already answered the one question from Heart Flash about why you were not playing Nightmare Shepherd in your deck. Actually,
I just think Luminous Broodmoth is a better card.
Definitely, and I mean it's new, so. Yeah.
And then Jeskai Ascendancy and Smash KES both mentioned a few cards for your desk, Ross. They were asking about Arclight Phoenix, Crackling Drake, and Embercleave with Spite Dragon.
Yep. So I was definitely thinking those, but the thing with Spite Dragon, I didn't have to build the deck in such a way that it was all spells, and I thought just Royal Scions right after Spite Dragon was just going to be very good. Crackling Drake was something I considered as well, but then you just have to fundamentally change the deck. Arclight Phoenix is the only one that I was just like, nah, it's not going to work. Without the sorcery, what was it, Tormenting Voice? Without that paired with Thrill of Possibilities, where you kind of needed both, and then you're able to play Finale of Promise. Like, there just isn't very good sorceries to bring back with Finale of Promise right now anymore. Hoping we get some for it.
Awkward because it's technically a 3.
Exactly, yeah. So that gets a little worse. But
and you didn't really see Corey casting like 3 instants and sorceries. One of the things about Sprite Dragon and the Apex is they all trigger on non-creatures.
Yeah.
So you got to do stuff with Planeswalkers, which is really nice. And that meant his deck had extra Planeswalkers, so it's lower on instants and sorceries. And Arclight Phoenix is really demanding. Like, you need a lot to make that card work, and a lot of cheap, like, 1-mana ones. So there's just not a high enough density for that card.
And I mean, there's plenty of things I like from it. Like, the Spite Dragon, I really like. That card looked good.
Yeah, that card looked good.
Yeah.
Embercleave would obviously be good with it. But you don't have a ton of creatures. Like, I don't think I ever saw you with more than like 2 or 3 in play.
Yeah, nope. I just have 8 1-drops, 2 sprites, and then 1 Kefnet, and then a little bit of the Jeskai mutate creature, Vodak.
And you already have the Royal Scions. Like, this deck does need that effect. When you're stacking a bunch of counters on the dragon, you want a way to get through blockers.
Yeah.
But the Royal Scions already gives that to you, and you don't want much of that effect. You want like just enough, and the Royal Scions is enough and comes with other functionality. So playing a card that only does that wouldn't be advisable.
Yeah, I'll be interested in trying a blue-red flash list, like focusing on more counter spells, being able to like play Rel's Outburst, Gadwick at the top, and then you could play like Brianborg Cutthroat and Sprite Dragon as like 8 2-drops to be able to pump. Maybe that's a little bit too much non-creatures, but that's one interesting way I'm considering changing.
There's a high density of good Izzet cards, and I will definitely be brewing. I'm brewing with Dragon too.
We'll give you the Izzet deck next week Tuesday. How about that? Let's take another question, Travis.
Jay Walla wants to know why Ross is so smart and handsome.
Well, you just gotta thank my parents, I guess.
Yeah.
Both for the genetic, there's the nature-nurture debate, but they're generally responsible for both halves.
That's
true. At least in my life, I was raised in a very stable home with both of them. So,
shout
shout out to them.
My
mom frequently watches Versus Live. I don't know if she got the memo that we're doing it on the wrong day.
Yeah.
But there's a decent chance that she's watching.
Well, that's good. I hope she
Love you,
is.
Mom.
I hope she is watching this time. You know, where
this will be a
you,
good show.
because you're in your best light when you get to look up. Normally, at the end of versus match 3, you're like this, and be like, let's take some questions, I guess. You know. You got one more, Travis?
I do. Agent Ulrich wanted to know if either of y'all are gonna be streaming after this tonight.
Agent Ulrich, I think I'm gonna do a little streaming. Yeah.
Yeah, you're telling me before the show that you're planning on doing the Pioneer Super Qualifier.
I think I might do that. How about you?
I am actually going to take today off. I've got some errands to do just around the house and stuff. Actually need some more groceries.
Yeah, there you go.
Running a little low.
Yeah.
But I will be streaming over the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. You'll see.
Love it. Shout out to Agent. Agent's a mod in my channel. Gotta love him. All right, we'll empty your queue. If you got another good question, we'll do it. If not, we'll thank some subs and we'll get on out of here and go back to the lab.
Yeah.
Get some more brewing done.
Check out all the cards that got previewed during.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. We're probably so far behind.
I think that was about it for questions. There was some more about
Perfect.
like.
Well, Travis, then thanks some subs here, my man. All right, Justin's in the game.
All right, let's see here. We'll give a shout out to Crispy724, Gradris, and Lord Vel. Thank you very much for subbing.
3 Subarus. Okay, well, thank you so much for the support there. We really appreciate it here at Star City Games. I mean, we're going to be seeing a lot more Ikoria coming. We're going to get back to the lab, be bringing this back to you Tuesday. You know, we won't be playing that modern show that I know you were excited about. I really was excited about it, though.
Yeah, we were going to do a little gauntlet with the Bant Snow Control deck. That did well on Tuesday. And
exactly. But get that out of here. Get that out of here. We're going to be playing more Ikoria coming next week. But before we go, quick shout out to the sponsors here. I want to thank Carnox Chairs. If y'all want to pick up a Carnox gaming chair, head over to carnox.com/SCG, and you can be as comfortable as this marble-winning Victor here. But you're blocking me.
Get your feet off the table, Ross.
that was the point. Y'all can look at my lovely shoes.
Those are beautiful. Those are beautiful. And if you want to be as comfy as the shirt that, well, both of us are wearing.
Yeah, we coordinated it accidentally today.
This is awkward. I didn't know you were going to be wearing blue. I wore blue. But if you
One
want
of us is going to have to go home.
We got to change, yeah. So if you want to pick up one of these beautiful Coalesce shirts, go to coalesce.shop/apparel.
CoalesceApparel.shop.
No! Oh, I thought I had it this time. Okay, coalesceapparel.shop. Use promo code SCG, and you can get yourself 10% off one of these shirts as well. And our last sponsor, we are sponsored by Ultimate Guard, and they have some amazing sleeves here. If you want to pick up a copy of the sleeves we use on the show, use them for yourself, battle your family, battle your people that you are quarantined with, head over to ultimateguard.com, pick up these katana sleeves. They're great. They're absolutely great. So
I've been using them for a month or two now.
yeah, and
I don't know how often y'all change these out.
yeah.
We're very pampered here at SCG, and
I think they're the same sleeves that we've been using the whole time.
Wow.
that's incredible.
That is
honestly.
All right, now we need to test them, like, you know, try to, like, hit them with a hammer, try to, like, burn them or
like
something.
on the infomercials.
Yeah, yeah. Are you sick of your sleeves always breaking?
There has to be a better way.
There's got to be a better. Well, tell us more. All right, everybody. That is going to do it here for me, Ross, Justin, and Travis. We will see you here next week on Versus Live, where we're going to continue our Ikoria previews at Tuesday on our normal scheduled time. Everything should go back to our normal time. We just wanted to bring you this bonus show because we just got cards here. Figured it would be better than playing something else. So we will see you at 1 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. Goodbye.